I want to thank you all for your support. I know some of the people that we touched base with at the Canyon Country Advisory have come and attended some classes. For those of you who don't know, Henry Mayo offers free community education. It's a public service that we offer for community benefit. It's 100% free. What it is as part of this community, since I would say probably 80-90% of our staff live in this community, where it's very important to the entire hospital that we take care of our community, not only in sickness but in health, right? We're part of this team together, and it's about making our entire team healthier. I started this role. I came from the ER, for those who haven't heard my story, 23 years in the emergency department in various roles until I was injured. So healthcare is a hot topic for me, as you can probably hear, but one of the things is, how do we make our community healthier and so you don't have to get there? So we offer plenty of free classes. We have our new catalog that came out. You should have received it in the mail. It went out at the end of June, beginning of July. If you did not receive one and you're interested in receiving one, I have a few extra copies. But in our catalog, I'm very proud to say that in the last 6 months, in the first 6 months of me working there, we added 9 new classes. And in this catalog, we added an additional 16 more new classes. So again, all of them are free. We're very excited. All are healthcare classes in some way or another, taught by the various specialties. I'm the nurse. I teach nursing, some of the more disease-specific classes. We have dietitians, 2 of them, that teach classes from diabetes to heart health to wound care. And then we have physical therapy that comes in and teaches some of our back and spine care. As a teacher, we go out to some of the school districts too and working with kids. We do a healthy hands class, repetitive motion injuries, things of like that. How do we prevent those? Healthy feet class. If you're a nurse or a teacher on your feet all day, how do you prevent that plantar fasciitis? What do you do if you have it? How do you prevent further? So we have a lot of new offerings. I also brought a new complete list of our classes. I'm trying to stay on one page, but pretty soon I think I'm going to have to move to 2 because I have a new class even. The first one is tomorrow. I'm very excited. I'm partnering with one of our local insurance agent, but he is now licensed by Medicare to give the Medicare Minute. Each month is a topic selected by Medicare. Tomorrow he's having a class from 3 to 4 on Medicare savings programs, and he'll be updating me on the topics each month, but we're offering these classes for Medicare recipients. So I'm very excited because I've had to help my family members managing the Medicare system, and it's not the easiest, but I think any healthcare system, no matter where you are, can be very difficult. So lots of new offerings. I have the list here. If anybody wants a new list, you can also go to our website, henrymayo.com/classes, and search. I will tell you this website is, we're working with our vendor. We have some issues and glitches with it, so if there's any problems, just give us a call at Community Education and we'll help you through it. But also, if you have any suggestions of classes you want, I have a list going of every class I want to start, but, you know, I've started 7 new classes myself that I'm now teaching in the last 6 months. So we're working on adding more, but any topics that you're interested in, one of the classes I'm looking at doing is a disaster preparedness for senior or people with medical issues, because one of the things that you learn is you're not always prepared. Things aren't easy, ready to go. When we're talking about wildfires, that's the #1 reason out here we have to evacuate, not the lovely earthquakes that make us dance in our chairs. But any questions? Any classes you're interested? I can have these passed around, but we have an asthma class, COPD class, heart failure, heart attack, what else? Pneumonia. I'm doing a pneumonia class. So those are some of the medical complaints, but then we're working on general health and nutrition classes as well. So there's a lot of good classes.
What?
Healthy hands class. She was mentioning healthy hands I mentioned briefly, but for repetitive motions, it's taught by one of our physical therapists that's also an occupational therapist that specializes in hands. So he talks about how to prevent repetitive motion injuries, what exercises you can do if you have carpal tunnel or tendonitis, as I'm doing them right now. This is the biggest one, is just kind of stopping every once in a while. Things that you can do to help keep your hands healthy and flexible and moving. There's an improving balance and preventing falls class for everybody. Doesn't mean you have to be a person at risk for falls, but it talks about how to keep your balance strong and steady and what to do to reduce the risk for falls. So, that's another great class that we offer, again, taught by a physical therapist on what to do to help with your balance.
What time of day and what days do you have the classes? All different?
The classes can be, we kind of vary them. Majority of our classes, unfortunately, right now, we're a department of 2 full-time and 2 part-time people. So as we adjust our schedule as needed. I teach a majority of my classes. I'm trying to do evenings when people, if you have to get off of work, if you are still working, you maybe can come a little bit earlier, so like 4 o'clock. We have some at 5 in the afternoon. We're over at the Henry Mayo Health and Fitness Center, so they do close at 9 the latest on Monday through Thursday, so we have to kind of match the building hours. Saturdays and Sundays it's a little bit earlier, but we also offer special events, like we did a bone density screening for free. It's open to the public. Anybody can sign up. One challenge with that is we had 65 people sign up and we had to close it, and then 29 people showed. We're doing a facial screening, a scan, to see your skin damage on your face, what you have. It's not diagnostic, but can tell you areas of concern. We have 120 people signed up and a waiting list going right now. So again, these are all free. Even if you went to your doctor, a lot of people have co-pays. This is a free screening event that we offer. We have our next health fair that's going to be at the New Hall Community Center is August 23rd. And at that screening, not only do we do blood pressure checks, weights, BMI, your weight, there's a blood glucose screening, a cholesterol screening, and they have even a provider that does an carotid ultrasound screening. I really want to do that, see how clogged they are from all that stuff. But our classes and times vary, but again, all of this is community benefit for free. We come out to the schools. We go teach classes. One of my dietitians is going to Golden Valley to help teach the summer school program for the health and nutrition class. So we always say we're a road show. We'll travel. We'll go wherever the community needs us.
I went to a breathing class at Elmer's.
Oh, did you? Okay. Wonderful. I'm glad to hear that. But yeah, so we love it. We have a department of people who are passionate about what we're doing and making people better.
And that center that you're talking about, the Henry Mayo Center, that's on McBean?
No, so the Health and Fitness Center is, if you're familiar where the old Spectrum Club was, it's on Town Center Drive where the Hyatt Hotel is, so off of McBean, but away from the hospital. So we are located on the other side. There's BJ's and Gold's Gym on one corner. There's a Hyatt, and we're down the street from the Hyatt, more in the neighborhoods. So I always tell people we're 3 departments in one. We have our gym, which is membership-based, and then we have our physical therapy, doctor-based, prescriptions, and then we have community education. We're on the first floor. Everything we do is free. So even if you're not part of the gym and you're not going to physical therapy, our classes are free to everyone. I kind of like it because, like ER, I never have to worry about money. I take care of everybody, right? So, yeah, we're located there. Feel free to come in and see us. The gym membership, I have some information on the gym membership, too. There is a membership, but I always say I can't tell you the price because it depends on your insurance. A lot of companies cover at least part of it. But it is a great medical fitness center, so it's different than most of your gyms in that every trainer there's always a trainer on the floor, and every trainer actually has higher medical knowledge than what you will find at most places. They all are degreed in body mechanics, body movement, such as kinesiology, sports medicine, something of that nature. So they all have a bachelor's degree minimum. Several of them either have their master's or are working on their master's. So me as a nurse, I've been to other gyms. I never end up going because I have my own medical concerns. When I've tried to figure out and get help, most trainers don't understand what my problem is. It's very unique, and they've actually caused me more injury. So this is the first gym I've actually been to where I feel safe. They also integrate you. I was in physical therapy for the shoulder injury I got in the ER. They integrated me into the gym. The physical therapist talked to the trainer, and they developed a plan that was safe for me. And you won't generally find that. I can't say I know another gym that's ever done that, and I've been to several other local gyms where I've joined and then quit because I just don't like it. Never crowded, always someone there, even if you're not paying for personal training sessions. I had one of the trainers come up and goes, "You shouldn't be doing that. That's going to hurt you. You should do this," and transfer you to another person. You meet with one of them. They kind of evaluate you and make sure you're safe. And that's what I really like about that center. And then they send their clients also to our classes and vice versa in physical therapy. And I say we're a trinity, 3 departments in one building, and we all work together to make our community healthier.